This is Pastor Paul on this Motivational Monday. I know what today is. Today is the 4th of July that we celebrate our independence. First, want to say, I know it's raining, but if you choose to get out there, be safe. Don't do nothing stupid. But the word for today is coming out of Isaiah chapter 43, verses 1 and 2. And it says this. It says, "But now, O Jacob, listen to the Lord who created you. O Israel, the one who formed you says, do not be afraid, for I have ransomed you. I have called you by name, you are mine. When you go through deep waters, I will be with you. When you go through rivers of difficulty, you will not drown. When you walk through the fire of oppression, you will not be burned up. The flames will not consume you. It says, for I am the Lord your God, the Holy One of Israel, your Savior. I gave Egypt as a ransom for your freedom. I gave Ethiopia and Sabia in your place." He says, so check this out. What I want to talk about on this morning is the simple fact that God is with you. And I don't know what difficulties that you are facing. I don't know what you're going through on this Monday. I don't know what your week has been like last week. But one thing that I can say is that regardless of the difficulty that you face, God is with you. And so many times, and I've heard people ask the question is that, well, why does God allow us to go through difficult times? Why does He allow us to face trouble? And I often reply with this was that if you had never been faced with trouble, you can never enjoy rejoicing. Because if you've never had nothing of sorrow, if you never had a bad day, how could you appreciate the good day? But then someone may reply, well, I thought I was one of God's children. And I said this, the benefit of being God's child is that He will allow you to go through things. And the things that He allows you to go through, yes, He will be there with you. His presence isn't to keep you out of trouble, but His presence, as the text says, is there to get you through trouble. And how you get through trouble is that the trouble that you go through, God protects you and allows it not to consume you, because if He wanted to, if His hand wasn't on you, if His protection wasn't on you, was that you would be consumed by the very troubles and difficulties of your life. But what I'm saying is because God is with you, you may be going through deep floods, you may go through the flame, but you will not be consumed. It does not mean that trouble will not arise, but the trouble that arises means that it will not overtake you. And I said this, and I will say this again. The umbrella wasn't designed to stop the rain. The umbrella can't stop the rain. The rain will always happen, but what the umbrella does, it was designed to keep the rain off of you. And what I'm saying is that even in the midst of troubles, is that having God with you doesn't keep trouble from happening. It just keeps trouble off of you. Even though you can walk through a storm with an umbrella and still stay dry. And what I'm saying is that you can go through the troubles, you can go through the deep waters, you can go through the flames and not be overtaken, because God is with you. If you look in 1 Peter, I think chapter 5, around verse 7, he lets us know. He says, cast all your anxieties on Him, because He cares for you. And I just want to let somebody know this morning is that you may feel that no one cares for you. And if that's you this morning, know that God cares for you. And regardless of what you're going through or what difficulties that you may be facing, you will not be overtaken and you will not be overconsumed. Why? Because God is with you. God bless and happy Monday. I hope I will see you again on next Monday. And once again, happy Motivational Monday and be blessed.